Hi, I'm Van the Funeral Man. This channel is dedicated to death awareness and death preparation. In November of 2025, Drew Barrymore had Brad Falchuk as a guest on her show. Now, I really like Drew. She seems to be a great lady. She's very talented. And on that show, she began to share something about her life, very personal. She said, "I've been on this earth with so much fear, and it's crippling me, about a subject and an entity that we will all meet eventually. So why am I living like this?" I really appreciate Drew's honesty because she's asking a question that we all need to ask. The question she's asking is, why am I living with so much fear of death? What's really going on behind that question? The Bible mentions this fear in the book of Hebrews chapter 2, verses 14 and 15, so that by his, Jesus, death, he might break the power of him who holds the power of death, that is the devil, and free those who all their lives were held in slavery by their fear of death. That fear of death is there when we say things like, "I don't do hospitals," or "I don't do funerals." The fear of death works on you similar to that of your car's cruise control. You're moving through life, but then you have to slow down. You become thoughtful and reflective. Maybe you have to attend a funeral and you begin to think about death and meaning of life, purpose of life. But then you go back to your normal life and the cruise control picks back up, brings you back up to speed, and you forget all about these things. That is the fear of death at work. See, Drew is asking a very good question that we need to ask. Because one day the trap door of death is going to open up underneath your feet. You're going to fall right through. You'll either fall into millions and millions and millions of miles of hopelessness, or you will fall into the loving arms of God. And what will make the difference? The answer is how you respond to Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Jesus, who said, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. And whoever lives by believing in me will never die." Then he asks, "Do you believe this?" Jesus doesn't just simply say, believe. He doesn't say, believe something. He says, believe in him. Believing in him will mitigate the fear of death. I'm Van the Funeral Man, living with hope in life and in death. If you have a comment, please leave it. I'd love to hear from you and your thoughts about this. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already. It doesn't cost a thing, and you'll be able to stay up with me on upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.